Let's head outside and check on some things that we planted on the NewsWatch 12 patio. Austin Bangs from the Grange Co-op joins NewsWatch 12's Cameron Baber to show you the progress our cover crops have made.
Welcome back to In the Garden. I'm joined with Austin from Grange Co-op, and today we are checking up on our cover crop that we planted about 3 weeks ago?
About 3 weeks ago.
About 3 weeks ago, and look at this growth. We have a ton of growth. So, Austin, we're checking up on this. How do we know when it's time to plant other plants? How do we know when to trim it? What's the update you have for us?
So really, it can be any time that you want to either turn this into the soil or pull it out, whatever you want to do. I recommend tilling it in or taking a shovel and turning it in that way. But yeah, I mean, there's no reason to do it until we know what we want to plant here, and we need to plant at least 2 weeks ahead, which gives this stuff time to decompose and become one with the soil after we turn it over. And so yeah, there's not much to do with it. It doesn't need to be fertilized, doesn't really need to be trimmed. You can trim it if you want. It's not really necessary.
So what exactly is the purpose again of planting this cover crop?
So the cover crop, it's really good to plant in beds that you don't have anything growing in, that you maybe kind of want to add some more nutrients, some more microbes, and build your soil till.
So to keep the soil healthy.
Yes. It's also anti-corrosive, so it kind of keeps a lot of the soil in the bed instead of maybe running out from the bottom and the sides when it rains.
Okay, and I know earlier you mentioned how this soil is going to continue to be really well even into next year, right?
Yes, that's exactly what this is doing. We're pretty much prepping the soil right now by growing this in here for whatever we decide to grow next.
All right, well, and this is also a pretty view to have. Like, it's also great just for kind of decoration.
It is. I mean, to some people it may just kind of appear as weeds or random plants just growing out of control, but in reality you're really helping out your soil by growing these cover crops.
Awesome. Okay, great. Well, if you guys have cover crops in your yard, now you know what to do with them. And if you want to learn more information about these cover crops, of course, you can head to a Grange Co-op store, or for more information you can head to our website at kdrv.com. Thank you so much for joining us in the garden.